It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ryan Bliss now in the game as he takes over third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daddy. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Playing Lipska. The batter, number 15.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fouled off down the right side. Now one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits. Runner at second, 2 down.
Number 15.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Goes down looking. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 1. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Daddy. 0 for 3 in this one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Gillette. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1. Daddy had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Daddy.
Number 15.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And we're underway. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Up and in, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Daddy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a huge home run. What a blast. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
1 out, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. Wiemer in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first is in time.
Now batting the third baseman, Ryan.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Waters racing over to make the catch. First and second, 2 outs. And next up for the Royals, Carter Jensen. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 3.
Now batting.
So up next for Chicago, Daddy. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Just missed. Up the middle. Witt in plenty of time to first. Got the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Daddy played brilliantly despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Daddy.
The shortstop, number 15.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 7-11.
On the ground to third, Bliss. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
1 out, base is empty. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's the shortstop, Daddy. Marsh back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And we're back. And now, Michael Massey. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Daddy steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Daddy.
The shortstop, number 15.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
First pitch, 1-11.
Fought off foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hit on the ground to short. Daddy zips it across. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 15.
Malley back to work. That's out to center field. Young under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Train.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Number 6, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
On the ground to the left. Daddy. He's in there.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young snags it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Schneemann, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball up the middle. 2 down. So up next, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, could be 2. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The first baseman, number 21.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Daddy.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Serpa back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Daddy had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one.
First. Now it's the shortstop, Daddy.
The shortstop, number 15.
And that's downstairs and outside. Solometto, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Grounded to third. Could be two. The throw to second. On to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Well, we go bottom six. Now it's going to be Daddy. Solometo back to work. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
New inning getting started, and here is Nick York. Ripped to short. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie.
Man at first with 1 gone. Daddy getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Back at right field. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. Out to short, Daddy. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Nick.
Daddy had a sensational showing in the win. And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.